Recording and mixing consoles, whether traditional hardware boards or virtual mixers within the DAW, are comprised of a series of channel strips. Each channel strip is a pathway for one signal, one mic or input signal, or one track from the multitrack recorder. Each channel strip offers various processing and level adjustments and routes the signal passing through it to the appropriate destination. In recording, this would be a mic or other audio signal being sent to a channel on the multitrack recorder. And in mixing, each channel strip would process one track from the multitrack, ultimately summing them all together into the main stereo bus, the two-channel signal path, where the mix would be recorded as the final stereo master audio file. Channel strips may vary slightly in layout, but they pretty much all have more or less the same components. An input section, there'll be a preamp if it's a physical console, a filter and EQ section, some additional processing, typically dynamics in larger analog consoles, or plug-in inserts in virtual consoles, some auxiliary sends for routing copies of that channel's audio signal to other channel strips for separate processing, a pan pot for positioning that signal somewhere between the left and right speakers in the mix, and finally a channel fader to set the level of that track in the overall mix. On most channel strips, whether real or virtual, these sections are not laid out in order of signal flow, but by tradition, originally based on physical convenience and maintaining accessibility with larger consoles of the most commonly used controls. So, despite the physical layout of the controls, it's important to know exactly what the actual signal flow in any channel strip is to be able to maintain proper gain staging and make correct use of all signal routing options.